Hello, I'm Melissa Galloway, a student at American Sentinel University and Post University. This is for Sim 437, Baccalaureate Generalist, and this is a physical assessment reflection. This is a reflection of time spent in Shadow Health performing various assessments on a simulated client, Tina Jones. I had viewed blogs and heard how time-consuming the lab was for this assignment, which gave me the urgency to get started and get it done. I completed the digital experience portion of the assignment in 960 minutes, or 16 hours. My first aha moment was at the completion of it, thinking I did it. As a nurse out of school 23 years and one who has not practiced bedside nursing on a routine basis in 16 years, I was intimidated. As I progressed through the assessments, I felt that I actually did recall what I had been taught. However, I had not been taught many of the assessment items. I gained assessment skills through performing this exercise. I began with the older person comprehensive assessment, which included a home safety assessment and an older person evaluation. In home care, our primary population is geriatrics, so this was interesting to me. The aha moment from this exercise was that the patients have different values, even for concerns that are concerning their own health. One example of this moment in this assessment was when the patient was being addressed regarding diabetes management and the risk of not managing it. The client made a statement in a calm voice regarding the fact that the next steps would be to have some toes amputated. The next assessment that I completed was the heritage assessment. This exercise was one that was interesting. Seeing the relationship of hereditary diseases progressing through the generations was interesting as well as saddening. The health promotion teaching is beneficial to assist those affected in prevention of life-altering disease processes and early detection to increase the prognosis of those unpreventable diseases. The next assessment was the nutritional assessment. This was my first experience with performing an in-depth nutritional assessment using a standardized tool. I chose the Mini Nutritional Assessment by Nestle Nutrition Institute. This was my first experience calculating BMI. An aha moment for me for this assessment was that the American Gastroenterological Association now states that it's not necessary for those with diverticulitis to avoid nuts, seeds, or popcorn. The next assessment was the comprehensive assessment. This assessment was in-depth, much more than I had ever been taught or practiced. Being out of direct care of clients for many years, I was intimidated to attempt this assessment. I was intrigued with the amount of learning that I experienced during this simulation. One example was using the otoscope. I had never used that, and that was an aha moment for me. Collecting subjective data was an area that I was comfortable with my skills, and also learned that I had more opportunities to learn further on asking more open-ended questions to learn even more. I thought the lung sounds and the cardiac sounds were a good tool for instruction and plan to investigate the software to utilize in skills training for our team of clinicians. This was a very positive experience for me. Thank you, American Sentinel University.